In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a pink pumpkin fall tumbler. So I've already sanded and spray painted my cup here. It's a 30-ounce hog, straight skinny, and it is dry now. It's been a few hours since I spray painted it. So I'm just going to epoxy it and glitter it with this bubble gum glitter from the Glitter Guy. So I found these pumpkins on Cricut and I made 7 of them. I made them all, they're all the same size. I just did a duplicate. So now I'm going to cut them out on this red vinyl that I absolutely hate. This is the best kind of vinyl to use when you're gonna do a peekaboo because it just essentially kind of gets wasted. You don't keep it on the cup. So I'm gonna cut it out just on my regular vinyl setting. So I want to cut out both of these, but I realized if I cut them out at the same time, Cricut charges me. I don't need the words until the very end when I'm cutting it out in a pretty vinyl, so I'm going to take that away. I'm just going to cut this out right now. Let's hope it doesn't charge me, because in the past when I cut them out separately, there's no charge. Yeah, no charge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again on this vinyl that I don't like, this red vinyl. Now, while that's cutting out, I'm just going to be pulling this part of the vinyl up, the part that I don't need. I'm not going to weed this vinyl at all because I just want a solid pumpkin to remain pink on this cup, if that makes sense. I'm just going to put like the solid red pumpkin on here so that when I do the peekaboo, I'm just going to pull that vinyl off after I spray paint it, and we're going to have a pink pumpkin shape. So they're all gonna look like this when I'm done peeling that outer part off. All right, I have all of the decals on here, and now what I'm gonna do is spray paint the cup. I have this like light pink spray paint that I'm gonna use on it, and let me show that. So this is the paint that I'm gonna use, Sweet Pea by Rust-Oleum, and it's satin. So I'm going to carefully spray paint this cup with that, and then after the spray paint dries, that's when I'm going to peel off this vinyl. Here's what the cup looks like now. So I'm going to let the spray paint fully dry, and then I'm going to peel up the vinyl. All right, I have taken off all the decals and now I've just got these empty spaces. So the next step is going to be epoxying the cup. And then after I do that, I'm going to cut out the outlines of these images. I'm not going to change the images at all from what you saw on my Cricut. I'm just going to cut them out and then place the outlines from it all over these spots. Okay, I'm ready to cut out basically the outline, what will be the outline of these pumpkins. Here's the cup. I'm using adhesive foil, and on a not very sticky mat. So I taped it down because it likes to pop up. So I taped it down a bit, and now I'm going to cut it out on iron on plus setting. Sometimes I cut it out, like if I'm doing lines for like a tangram or something, I cut it out on cardstock. But that, with this kind of design, it can be a little too rough. So I'm going to do the iron on plus, and we'll see how that goes. All right, I cut out all my pumpkins. Now I'm going to weed them, and once I'm done with that, I'm going to place them on the cup. All right, I've weeded them all out, so now I'm just gonna take this transfer tape. This is old, I reused them for a while until they don't stick anymore. So I'm just gonna stick it on here and then place them over the pumpkins. Okay, I got everything on here. It looks pretty good. I did a different color for the border here and the Hello Pumpkin because I ran out of this color. So that's a little bit different, but I think it looks cool. So now I'm gonna let this sit on the cup for 24 hours to really stick, and then I will epoxy over it tomorrow.